Hello everyone, and welcome to part 2 of my Factorio Let's Play. Today we're gonna be doing the first steps again, but the third of the levels. So we've already done level 1 and 2 in the previous video, and we're gonna do level 3 today. It's a little bit harder. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, we're gonna search for our fallen spaceship, so we don't know what that is though. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna build a simple radar to locate the ship. But we need to get some electricity going first. So I'm starting off with a few resources, enough to get myself going and build a water pump. And I'm just gonna throw that somewhere around here. Okay, and now I'm going to get 3 boilers. I think is a good amount. And let's get through this underground piping. We can do like so. Let's see, let's just put it like that. And then we're gonna throw our 3 boilers here. And we're gonna throw some fuel in here. And then we need a steam engine connected to the boiler. Let's get another 2 of these and a steam engine, like so. And then we can have 1, 2, 3 in here again. And we're gonna put the steam engine here, like so. As you can see, you can build steam engines. Well, you basically just need to connect them to hot water. So anyway, now we have these boilers heating up our water. You can see the water temperature in the top right is slowly but surely rising. So that'll allow this to run. Now we need to use electricity for something, and fittingly enough, let's put an electric mining drill down here. And it seems to be getting dark. Anyhow, I'm going to put the electric mining drill here, so it's going to mine up the coal. And then we're going to lead the coal. Yeah. And we're gonna lead the coal up here, so we can use it to power the boilers. Now, of course, we're going to need some electricity poles, so we can lead power from the boiler down to our mining drill. Or else there won't be much coal digging. So let's just get these trees here. There we go. And let's make a few of these. We're gonna need a lot through the game, so we can just make a bunch. So I'm gonna put this, let me see here. I want 1 space for conveyors, and then there. And there. And there we go. So we put it there. That's good. Yeah. Yep. So that's pretty much just told us what we need to do to finish the level. We need to set up a radar. So we make electricity up here, which is then used to power this electric mining drill, and that'll mine coal for us. And the next step of automating the system is getting some more conveyors. So we can convey this up here. And let me just move that like so. And that'll go past there. Now if we get 2 more of these, then we'll be able to use them to insert coal into the boilers automatically. Now all we need to do is actually connect this to power, like so. And we're going to get taxed. It's very important to watch out for. So yeah, now this coal that's getting mined is going to get inserted into these boilers automatically, which then provides the steam engine with hot water. And then that again powers the electric mining drill. So we have sort of an infinite loop system here, and it's even creating excess because we have an excess of power And we have excess coal here. We're not using all the coal we're making. So next step in this system is going to be automatically dig and smelt iron. Now, how are we going to do that? Well, that's actually a good question. Let me think about that for a second. Okay, so I decided on a solution, and it might not be the most effective way of doing it. It's probably definitely not the most effective way of doing it, but it's how I'm going to do it. So we're going to put down another one of these mining drills, and just, I don't know, right here seems to be a good place. And then we're going to put conveyors here, convey it all the way up here to this level, which is where we have the coal. And like so. We're going to need more of these. Okay. And let's see. So if I have one conveyor here for the resource, the output, then we're gonna have one space here for an inserter, and then have furnace there, one space here for an inserter, so then we can have this here, and then we can put it down like so. And that means that any coal that doesn't get picked up here will just continue down the line and will end up down here. We'll stick to this side. And any iron coming in from over here will stick to this side. So now, if we get ourselves 2 inserters, we should do the trick. And we should be able to place these ones down here and here. And we're just gonna provide power, which can be done like that. Okay, and then all we gotta do is put this down here and continue this line down. I'm actually just doing this for future proving it, because you'll see later why I spaced it like I did. And these aliens are definitely being a nuisance. Anyway, iron is getting digged up. It goes up here. And then it ends up in this row, where it'll get picked up by this arm now. One furnace isn't enough to take care of all the input, so some of it will get passed, but that's fine. We can just set up another pair of these down below here. So let's do that, like here and here. And that'll do the trick. And we just put some conveyors down here. And you can see we now get these iron plates, which are the one we actually make anything out of. So we have an automatic production of that set up. And we should get another inserter and a chest, just so we have somewhere to store these. And they're not laying around in the middle of nowhere. So there we go. These will now automatically get inserted. I'm just going to pick up the slack here, because we had some spare. And we just throw that in there. So this will now pick up all the iron plates we make and put them in there. Now next up is we need a raider. Let's see, a raider. Yeah, but before we do that, I'm actually going to want to do something else first. Let's expand this iron production here. So let's just get another of these. And let's throw that down here. Just like so. And then we're going to need to get a few more poles. Okay, so we now basically doubled our iron production. And this will probably clog up the system fairly easily. You can see once we have like 2 bits going next to each other, once they get down here, you'll see that it will quickly fill up the conveyor. Simply don't have the capacity to keep up with that. And you can see we're already starting to have sort of a build up here. So we definitely want to get rid of that. But before we do that, let's make a few lamps. Because as you can see, it gets dark at night. And you can remedy that by throwing down a few lamps. Lamps have fairly large range actually. So you can see just with those two lamps we can see a lot more. And if we throw one down there, we're just making sure we don't get like surprise attacked by the creepers at night. And you can see now iron is really starting to clog up, so we should probably do something about that. I believe there was some stone laying around somewhere here. There we go. So we have a little bit of stone here. We can just get that. Oh my, attacked again. So we're just gonna throw this down here actually. And then for now just going to make a chest and put that in front, and then we'll collect the stone there. And these creepers really tend to get annoying. Luckily we magically recharge health. And you can see we have somewhat of a coal buildup. We have a long line of coal all the way back here, so we're definitely not using all our coal at all. And iron is also having a hard time getting processed. Because of the way conveyor belts work, the stuff up here sort of get priority. So whenever something does move down here, it sort of takes from up here first. And that's why this part here is the queued one, and this one up here is going relatively smoothly. That's fine. So we can get another stone furnace for now. Let's just plop that down right there. And get another 2 inserters and a few conveyor belts. And then we should be able to just plop one of these down there. And extend this belt a little bit. And we now have extended capacity. Now this might actually start to struggle soon to like insert all the iron plates in here, but we'll take a look at that at that time. Now what I actually want to do is, it's fairly simple. You can do a lot of work in this level, but I'm going to go with the simpler path, which I'll show you in just a moment. So I want to get another one of these. We have tons of stone here already. We can make tons of furnaces if we wanted. But for now, this will be enough. So I'm just going to break this and replace it. Like so. Now, this might actually become an issue soon. That this is like getting stuck. So you can see now the iron plates are just getting in the way. But that's fine because we'll deal with those very soon. So I think this might actually be enough furnace capacity, I'm not sure. But just to make sure we have like space for more furnace capacity if we need it. Let's continue this belt down here. So we have space for another 2 furnaces here, 2 furnaces here. And then we want to roll this conveyor belt down past here, and now this is going to become an issue. For the time being, I just move it up to here, and then if we ever need this space for furnaces, we'll see what we do. Let's just make a bunch more conveyor belts, and I'm actually going to loop this conveyor into itself again. Yes, I should make a submachine gun, the game tells me. Could be a smart move. Anyway, looping this back up here. And then what I want to do is I want to watch out I don't get killed. It's definitely on my short list. From up there. So we now have this looping around all the way up to here again. Now what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to make some assembly machines. I'm going to make 2 for now. And you'll see in just a moment what they do. They very much do what the name suggests. They assemble. So we can plop down 2 assembly machines, one here, and we're gonna build one here. And then these, we're gonna want to have them make ammo. Like ammo we use in our gun over here. I can just make a bit, and actually I can make a submachine gun. We use ammo, but we can also use it in turrets, which require some research. I'm not actually sure. It might be that the game just unlocks them for you, because I'm pretty sure I remember having used turrets in this level, but I can't see them here anywhere. But we'll take a look at that later. Anyway, we've thrown down some inserters here to insert into these and output. Now these are very simply going to take the iron we give them and craft ammo out of it instead. So automatic ammo production right there. Now of course I should have moved these inserters up here so I could cover them. That's fine. You can do it like that. There we go. So ammo production is going, and then we want to move this ammo down here. And this is the part where I want the turrets. See, I made this a machine gun. I'm sure I should have access to turrets. That is really strange, in fact. Let me just try to... No. Well, I don't know what's going on. Okay, well this is weird, but I don't know what's going on. Actually, we want to disable this. I didn't remember to think about that, but yeah. We can just throw a bunch of this iron in here. And I'll take care of it. So yeah, we have a bunch of ammunition, and well, let's pick it up manually for now then. We can just put down an inserter here with a chest, and then that'll just store all the ammo in there. So we now have a good bunch of ammo supply, just waiting for us to use it. And let's make a radar. Because that's the real goal of this level, is to make a radar. And we're gonna scan 50 sectors. So I'm just gonna plop this down there. I was going to scan sector by sector for me, and oh, power outage. Right, okay, we're using all our available performance, which means that like our energy is running at max speed, and we're still using all the energy. So the way to remedy that is fairly simply just to put down more capacity. So like so, and then I'm gonna connect these two like so. And now this should be good. Oh right, I removed the cable that was here, and I was actually powering these. Yes, that is a little bit of a dilemma. Oh well, seems like the easiest solution is to simply place a cable on each side, like so. Okay, so I have plenty of ammo, but I still don't appear to be able to make a turret. Okay, well, that's fine. So this should be good. Demand is not 100%. The radar uses a lot of energy, it seems. So that's fine, but you can see it's scanning the sectors. It takes a little while, and then when it's done it scans a full sector. So let's just wait for some progress here. And there we are, we've scanned one sector. Only 49 to go. I wonder if I make more of these, if that like will increase the speed. It's definitely worth a try, I think. So let's try that out. If we throw one of these down here. Those are... I'm pretty sure they're separately like scanning a sector each. So they'll scan sector 2 and then this will scan sector 3, which it will be at some point. And it looks like I could definitely use even more power production. So let's go for that. There we go, sector 2 has been scanned. And this one is getting placed there. This is getting connected to the grid, and so is this. And we're back online now with even more power production. And this now isn't connected to a cable. It's terribly inconvenient. Can't I actually move this cable up to here? And will that still work with the plates coming in here? Yes, it will. Perfect. Okay. So, got our 2 scanners going here. Radars. Let's put down one more. That's right. 3 radars. And damn, we need more power. Oh, that's because these were running low on power for some reason. So I don't know what's up with that. Might be... Yeah, the electric demand isn't really being satisfied, so you can see the icons is flashing every once in a while, so they sort of have energy enough to run, but they don't run really well. So we should probably take one of these away again. And we have attackers incoming, that's nice. Okay, let's see, what are we missing to get some of these? Okay, iron, that should be good. We can just pick up iron from right here. So just running down the conveyor, picking up some iron. Like that, and then we can make another one of these. And with another one of those, we should be able to place that somewhere up here. Now, question if I can actually connect like these underground pipes to each other underground. I don't know, I haven't tried. So we'll see about that one. Let's just get a few underground pipes. And then can I not? No? Only right, okay. But that's fine, we can just actually this might work okay. It does seem a little bit of a hack-sort of solution, but it could work if we did that. And then got ourselves another pump. What am I missing here? Some more iron again. That's fine, I'll just pick it up from here again. Like so. And we have another pump. And I should just be able to plop that down right over here. Like so, and that'll provide water. Of course, I don't have boilers. Now, why would you ever need a... Okay, that's not going to work. I could go in and add a boiler here, but I don't know. I think it'll just be easier to put this down here. Right. Sure, why not? Okay. So this is all not connected. But now it is connected, right? What's going on here? Oh. Okay, that's weird, but okay. So these are out of coal for some reason, but we can sort that out manually. And then since we've thrown coal in here, that should produce power, and that power will be able to power the machines again. So we should be good. And in fact, something that might help out on our low power issue would be more boilers to heat up water. So if we got another 2 boilers and another 2 of these, what am I missing now? More iron again, okay. It seems to be really low on iron, but I'm using it all on ammo. Like, I have crap tons of ammo. So let's see, what was I missing? Another one of those, right? Okay. So, if we... I did not mean to pick that piece of iron up. Another one of these, there we go. And then we remove this for the time being. Throw in another 2 boilers here. And hook those up. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Now I can make gun turrets. Okay, I was thinking there was something there. Okay, so now we have 5 boilers, which should be able to get us more hot water. And that hot water will then allow us to make more electricity out of these. And you can see I am getting attacked. I am scanning sectors pretty rapidly, so it is to be expected. And my electric demand satisfaction is not... I'm not happy with it, but it's a question of maybe this coal production isn't enough anymore. I could get another one of these. What am I missing for that? Iron again. Much of a surprise. In fact, if I just broke this for now, then these would pile up here and I wouldn't have to run for them. Yeah, so let's just get a bit of iron here. We're gonna need a bunch But with these free raiders, progress is pretty darn quick. We're more than 1/5 of the way. Let's see here. Let's get me some more iron. I needed, what, 23 pieces of iron, so a little bit more, just one more piece. There we go. I can take 2. And I'm gonna put this back in its place, and I can make one of these. And I'm just gonna plop that down on the ground over here, like so, and then hook it up. And there, that would double our coal production. So we definitely shouldn't be running low on coal anymore, and in fact it doesn't look like we are. We're going to have excess coal now, I think. We have loads of stone here if we ever need that. I'm just going to bring one of the stacks out. So coal production should not be an issue anymore. And we have these 3 raiders going. And this one is sort of in a bad spot as it doesn't really get to pick them up before they go past. So we might want to fix that. Just get a few extra conveyors here. 2 might actually just do it. And then disconnect this. And then redirect this to the side. Oop, not like that, but like that. That should do it. We just, yeah, no, we're not gonna throw that in because I want to test if this works. And yeah, that's perfect. So we're scanning away on the sectors, and let's see, 20 out of 50 sectors. This one is out of power. Now that's a bad sign if you ask me. I don't want to see anything be out of power. Unless it's just a question of I put it in a place where it's not connected. Oh, that is indeed the situation. Okay, well, there we go. That's all connected now. So that might explain why we're low on iron production. This first furnace was taking in all the iron, but it wasn't outputting any of it. So now we have a massive stream of iron, and you can see I'm slowing down. In fact, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, no. Okay, no, this is not good. That was close. So let me just break this raider and put it down again. It could be considered sort of a bug, but machines, you can break them, or buildings, you can break them and you can place them down and they'll have full health. And the enemy, known as creepers, they will go after some more key buildings like the radar. So this is one way of making sure they don't kill it. But actually on to the next step, which is what I was planning on to do the whole time, the gun turret. The gun turret, well, it shoots for you. That's what it does. So instead of having me running around here shooting creepers, I can just put down a gun turret and that should take care of the job for me. Which is also why I made the automated ammo production. So I can automatically fill up the gun turret with ammo. So in fact, I'm going to move these guys over a little bit. And I'm going to get another one of these. I'm going to plop him down like so. And I'm going to put a gun turret here so we can throw ammunition into the gun turret. And then I'm going to place these like right next to the gun turret. So this way the ammo will get dumped into the gun turret instead, and that'll on its own shoot the enemy. And I can put this there, and then let's just break this chest here. And then in fact, if I can, I'm going to need a little bit more iron, but I can make another gun turret, which was sort of the plan all along. So we can put one, let's say, below them, like right here. And then doing the same thing here, we should be able to automatically fill up. Now in fact, I'm thinking I want to set up an inserter. Actually, I'm certain of it. I want to set up an inserter here. It's just somewhere along the belt, pretty much. It'll pick up iron and put in this chest. So it'll pick up some of the iron for me, but it'll still be like leave some of it to go up here and make ammo for me. So I won't run out of ammo, but just so I have some for actually building. And wow, that sound suddenly became really loud, I think. Might have something to do with the lag issue. So let's see here. Gonna throw this down like so, and then I'm just gonna power this bad boy right here. So now we have both of these gun turrets shooting the bad guys, and they're sort of a first come first serve thing. So this one will get filled up with ammo first, but when this is full, the ammo will continue down here. You can actually see it in action. If we take some of the ammo I have on me and like drop it onto the belt, so we have tons of ammo here. First of all, when there's tons of it, it can't actually pick it all up in time. But even if it could, once the first turret is full, the ammo will just go onto the next turret. And we're having power outages here again. So what's that all about? Okay, coal isn't being fed in here well enough. We're still using a lot of the coal we're producing. So power shortage is definitely a thing around here. This is bad. Okay, well, we can place down. And you can see these are now just automatically shooting. They don't need power, they only need ammunition, so that's fine. Makes me happy because I only use this ammunition. And then those will pretty much take care of the job themselves. So let me just actually scan the rest of these 50 territories. So I continued having power problems. I decided increasing my coal production even more. So hopefully this should... The problem here is that these like run out of power before they can actually put things in. So I'm thinking I need to maybe kickstart it myself. Let's just throw a couple of pieces into each one of these. And then, let's see, like so. There we go. That should make tons of power. Should allow this to keep itself running. I'm sort of hoping, at least. So you can see the first 3 boilers now getting filled up properly. No problem, automatically. And then the question if it ever gets to go beyond those 3 boilers. I don't know how much it tries to fill up to, like if it's up to 5 bits of coal. Or what it is. But yeah, it seems like the first 3 are pretty well stocked by now. There we can see the turrets take pretty good care of the aliens for now. So that looks like that was actually just what it required, just for me to kickstart the system. And now, again, these are being filled up, and we can see coal is slowly making it further and further down. So soon we will have excess coal to go down there again, I think. We'll see about that. These gun turrets are doing a good job. And we're almost done, in fact, so I'm just gonna get another gun turret because I can. And we're gonna throw that over here. Like so. Put that back in here. And then we now have 3 turrets, which should be fine. We have some bit of spare ammunition here. We can just throw that down the conveyor belt here. to help out the situation here. So let's throw that onto the conveyor, and the system should take care of it itself by filling it into the different turrets, like so. So you can see some of it gets taken out here, some of it doesn't, some of it gets taken out here. So we now have 3 turrets, which should be doing fine on their own, but coal isn't really making it much past here, is it? It looks like 3 coal mines are just enough to produce coal needed here, so let's get a 4th. There we go. And we're 6 territories away from having scanned all of them, so we're looking pretty good. Let's throw one of these electricity poles. Well, let me take a look in a moment. I want to put this here, and then let's do it like so. So that's 4 coal mines now instead of the 2 we had a moment ago. Now this coal should be enough to power all of these and make it beyond. We can see this furnace is now actually out of coal, so it has iron to smelt, but no coal to smelt it with. But that should be fine in just a moment once this coal starts making it past. If it even does get to make it past, because we're done in 3 areas, and these are doing a pretty good job. They've actually synced themselves up pretty well. So it seems like they're all scanning at the same time, which would mean that once they're done, we should have like a full 3 sectors done. We'll see. I'll be done in just a moment. And we're almost there. And we can see coal is actually starting to make it past us. This is good. And our turret is taking care of the creepers. So, moment of truth. There we go. Sector scan complete. We've located our ship to the southeast. So we're gonna go explore the shipwreck area and see what we can figure out. But that's going to be in the main campaign. So check in next episode where we're going to go to the southeast and explore the shipwreck and see if we can get some resources from there. Anyhow, thanks for watching. If you think the game looks interesting, I am dropping a link to the website in the description. So go check it out. It's an awesome game. You should definitely go look at it. And subscribe to be notified next time I put up an episode. Alright, thanks guys. See you later.